Hello everybody, this is Manoj Kumar and I would like to welcome you at the page of Shekhawati International Academy School Seeker. Today we are going to start a new chapter from class 8 and the chapter is Della and Jim. Della and Jim is a story of a husband wife who are so compassionate, love each other, and this is the third number chapter. Here, Della and Jim, what actually the story is all about. They both love each other, and what is happening there? In very few days, the Christmas Eve is going to be happen, and they all are waiting for it. They all are ready to celebrate it, but actually the main problem is that in this story that they both are desperately worried about this eve, especially what type of present they are going to share with each other, especially the Della, the wife of the of Jim. She was very worried that she what type of gift she is going to give her husband, as she didn't have too much money to buy the gift, especially some expensive or some worthful gift. As what she was having only $1.87, and in $1.87, what a person can get in that low much of amount. Then what happened? How did she manage to bring more money, and what type of gift she had distributed, what type of gift she had gave her husband, and what type of Jim had given a gift to her, to his wife, Della. So we will cover up all the concepts, all the things in this story. Now, here before starting the chapter, just read the paragraph which is covered in the yellow background. Jim and Della are a husband and wife lived in a rented room in New York. So this is the story based on New York. They are quite poor. After rent and grocery, the couple hardly have any money left, as they were living in the rented house and rented flat. And what happened after paying the all the expenses of about what, about the rent and grocery means, my dear students, grocery, that household things like oil, rice, breads, all the important things which is very important to sustain the whole month. So they just do such type of things, and at the end they didn't have anything remain in their hand except some cents. So starting the chapter, $1.87. That was all Della had. How much money she had after paying all the rent and grocery bills? She had only $1.87 remain. Cents, my dear students, that as we have rupees, as we have paisa, that 1 paisa, 50 paisa. I hope that you scarcely have seen 50 paisa, but I when I was childhood, when I was very child, that time 50 paisa, 25 paisa, I used to buy things. But now these 50 cents or 50 paisa had been disappeared from the country. It scarcely can get. In we cannot get any kind of business, we cannot purchase anything in 50 paisa. We have to add, we must have at least 1 rupees that can be worthable, but below the 1 rupees nothing is there. But in the foreign countries, especially America, Australia, New Zealand, the other part of the European country, where the cents are still in existence, even people get value, people know the worth of even 10 cent. So but today in our country, just it's our unfortunate, this is our bad, that we have no value of 10 paisa in our country. So paisa and cents are the lower part of 1 rupees or lower part of $1. So how much money she has? Approx 2 cents, below the 2 cents. That was all Della had. She counted it 3 times. $1.87. And the next day was Christmas. And now the next day was Christmas. Della loved her husband very dearly. that she loved her husband very closely. Her dear Jim, 4 months she had been planning to buy some nice Christmas present for him, and for that she had been saving every penny she could. Penny means every single cent, every single coin in form of money. She was just trying to save to that when the Christmas will close, the Eve will close, this festival will close, that she could buy a present for her husband. But all that she could save was $1.87. That whatever she had collected, that was only $1.87. Just because of her husband's salary was not too much, that's why she was not having too much to save. Jim earned only $20 a week, so it means that $80 per month she let the Jim used to earn, or this is the salary of this person. Out of it, $8 went for the rent of their flat. With the remaining $12, they could hardly meet their expenses. So if now here, every time once they get their salary by week, so this is the schedule that $12, or sorry, $8 they have to suddenly shifted or transferred to the account of their householders, their house owners, and the remaining $12 they had to manage their expenses. They had to buy the grocery, the things which is needed in their kitchen. And with all her parsimony means struggle, Della had been able to save only this much, $1.87. After doing so hard work, after doing so struggle, after cut off little bit things from the grocery, then she could only manage $1.87. The next day was Christmas. Poor Della could do nothing but cry. And why she was crying? Just because of she was not able to buy the gifts, as there was not too much money in her hands. She didn't know how she could buy a good present for her husband Jim. She threw herself down on the little couch and began to cry. And she fell upon the couch. Couch means sofa, and she just trying to cry because she was in sob. She was desperate. She was not in good mood, as well as too much hurted, as this was her wish to buy something for her husband as a present gift. Actually, gifts are so important, my dear students, to share our feeling. In what matters, what are the matters when we share gifts, especially birthday, any ceremony, whether it is a birthday ceremony, marriage anniversary, or something, anything is going to be happen. But also we share gifts whenever some person is not well. We especially go to the hospital and give him or give her a bouquet of flowers. It shows that we have a sympathy, we have a kindness towards this person. And so there are many occasions where we share gifts. Actually, gifts is a feeling, or that we have such type of feelings in our heart for you. But now these days, the WhatsApp, the Facebook has taken the place of these gifts. Like, whenever there is a birthday, there are many strikers are available of different subjects. Like birthday, there are many celebration, many strikers are there, many if there is a marriage anniversary or anything anniversary, whatever the occasions are there, even Diwali is there. So we can text, or we just send image. So these are the things are remain. The feeling of sharing things are disappear from this world, from our presence, from our surrounding. So sending gifts are very important. Like, I like, what do you like? You like receiving gifts, or you like giving gifts? What type of gifts you like? What type of things you like, that you like to receive or you like to give? I like both mostly. Definitely, receiving is a different opportunity, that especially I, as a teacher, I get a gift, especially on the teacher day, where the students, I still remember the teachers, I my bag which I carry, to carry my tiffin, to carry my books. I they are overwhelmed by different gifts. Especially some students who are naughty, they just made different wraps, different box, and nothing. And inside there is a small 2 rupees, 5 rupees of chocolates. This is their kind of mindset to share their feeling. And sometimes some students spend a little bit high amount of money to giving me gifts. So that I love to have gifts in my profession, as it belongs to, because they feel that I consider something in their life. Now moving to next. Sorry to distract you. The next day was Christmas. Now she threw herself on the sofa. Then suddenly she got up and stood before the mirror. Yes. She stood up and looked herself in the mirror. What she observed, you see, my dear students, the long hair of this lady. A brilliant shine came her eyes. Rapidly she pulled down her hair. She left it fall to its full length. And now what happened? She just let her hairs fall, and she wants to see the glimpse, the shineful look of her grey color of gift hairs. It was looking so amazing, and they were so long. You I think you most of the students have get the idea that what she is going to do. She is going to sell it out to some beautician, to some person who are ready to buy these type of hairs, long hairs. It's a business of Jim and Della had two precious things in their family. What precious means? So important things in their family. What these two things were? They were both proud of these two things. One was Jim's gold watch. That Jim has a gold watch in his hand, and he loved to have this. And it had been his father's, grandfather's. So this watch belonged to his father and grandfather. So that's why he loved his gold, this watch. It was a gold watch. The other was Della's beautiful hair. So first thing is watch, and second thing is his beautiful hair. It looked like a cascades of brown waters. Cascades is a waterfall, and whenever she just fall her hair, when she was a bound, when she bounded or fastened by any sting or by any hook, whenever she open it, it looks like, as they fall, the hair falls. It looks like a fountain, a water is going fall down in such type of prospect it look like. Quickly Della tied up her hair again, as she opened it, and now she just tied up. And then she put on her hat and ran down the stairs into the streets. With quick steps, she went to the side of the market. She stopped before a beauty parlor where the sign read. Now, what she did, she just left her home. She just put her coat and hat and just walked down to the streets. And now she stopped at one of the beautician, at a beauty parlor where a board was there, a signboard was there. What was the board there? Hair goods of all kinds. So now here, they such type of stuffs, hair type of stuffs, they like to purchase it. Della at once stopped in and asked, "Will you buy my hair?" "Yes, we buy hair," said the lady at the counter. "Take your hat off and let me have a look at it." Now the question was asked by the Della that, "Do you like hairs? Do you like to purchase?" "Yes, we purchase hairs. Just put off your hair, put off your hat, and let me see. Let me put a glance on your hairs." Della undid means untied her hairs, and down came the brown cascades. Brown cascades, as I have told you, that the fountain, she just throw her fountain. She just put down the cap and put off the cap and untied her band of hairs. And when she opened it, it looks like a fountain falling from the he. It such type of things was being observed. $20, said the lady. By looking at one side, the beauty parlor lady, just the beautician, the owner of the shop, she told that only $20. Give it to me quick, said Della. Okay, now give me the $20. I'm ready to cut it off. The next 2 hours were spent in the shop. Della searched all the stores. Now it took 2 hours for cutting, and then after what happened? She searched all the stores, all the shops, all the big brand shops. She found it at last, and finally she found it last. It was nothing special like it any of the stores. It was a platinum chain, simple but beautiful. Platinum first is a silver category, then after gold, and after that platinum. So platinum is more expensive than gold. So what she found a chain which is very perfect for the gold watch, which is the favorite and most touch to his husband heart, to her husband heart, that is the watch. So she bought a chain in this festival. As soon as Della saw it, she decided to buy it. She knew it was made for him, for Jim's gold watch, and it was for Jim's gold watch. This chain. Jim had an old leather strap on his watch. Strap means there is a kind of a leather type of the watch is covered by the leather straps, and now it looks so old. It decreased the beauty of this gold watch. He didn't like it, but he never had the money to buy a gold strap for his watch. They took from Della $21 for this platinum chain. So now she paid $21 for this platinum chain. $21. Now she had only 87 cents in her purse. Now how much remaining amount she had? Only 87 cents. She took the chain and ran back home with it. When Della reached home, she became little sad. And now finally she bought it and now reached to her house. But when she reached in her house, she became sad. She became little bit tense. Why? When Jim will look at my cropped hair, she said to herself, he will kill me. But what could I do when with $1.87? She kept sitting on her little couch till it was time for Jim to come home for office. Now, my dear students, actually it happens when a couple who are in a relationship and they both know the value of their belonging in their eyes, especially husband, as husband was very actually these are the outer appearance which attract people, especially hairs are the most precious part of woman body, and which makes them more beautiful. Especially you have seen in like there are many people have black color, even they have a different design, different shapes. They go for parlor and have a haircuts which makes them more beautiful. So hairs are most curious part in the life of woman, and the husband loves too much to his wife hairs, even because in chopped means in cut hair, they this type of cutting drag their beauty away, and nothing is remain. The person do not look so beautiful as it used to look. Now here, that's many things were going in the mind of Della, that what would be the reaction when my husband would see me in this chopped hairs. Maybe he is going to kill me, he is going to scold me, he is going to give me, or maybe he could be hurted for a long period of time. Maybe we could not have a conversation if for some period of time. So many things would be happen. Many things were coming in her mind, which were make her tense, which were giving him so worry. And now the time is reached where the Jim is about to come, as his office time is over. Jim was never late. Della took the platinum chain in her hand. So now finally what happened? Della took this platinum chain in her hand. She stood near the door at 7 o'clock. It was the time of 7 o'clock. This is the time where Jim usually reach at home, come back from the office. She heard Jim's steps on the stairs. She turned pale for a moment. Definitely, pale means become nervous. That the beauty of her face was little bit overshed, was off, just because of she was in too much tense. She was too much worried about the reaction of her husband when he put his first look at the wife. What would be his reaction? What would be his response? What type of his thinking to observing me? And he would ask me, what would I reply him? So there are many things who are going on. That's why her face was pale. Now she heard Jim's steps on the stairs. She turned pale for a moment. Please, God, make him think I'm still pretty, she said in silent prayer. Yes, definitely. Every woman in this world wants to be pretty. Pretty means, my dear students, beautiful. Because this is the desire of each and every woman, that they do not want to get old. They do not want to look older, as they, this is whether they are 60-year-old, whether they are 50-year-old. They have such type of mentality to look every time young. This just because of this is the perception, not only for one woman, but mostly women's. Exceptions are there, but mostly women want to look always, be young, be attractive, be pretty, especially in the eyes of their husbands. That's why you have seen many times it is observed that as compared to man, a woman takes enough time to get ready, because there are many things to be prepared, there are many things to be put on the face. There are many things to be done. And next, uh, the door opened and Jim stepped in. Poor fellow. Poor fellow is used for the husband. He looked very thin. He was looking so thin, very weak. It was very cold and he was without gloves. He needed a new overcoat also, but where was the money for the coat and the gloves? As outside from the house, there was too much cold. There was a blow of chilled airs who were running, and he had come through by facing all these troubles, and now he was feeling feeling so cold, and I was feel so sad. That's why I said him very poor fellow, because he was shivering, he was trembling by the chilled airs and by the cold weather, and now he required desperately the gloves as well as a new coat where he can sustain, where he can get warm, where he can make his body warm. But where is the money? Where we can get money? If we have money, then we can purchase it, but we don't have. That's why he didn't have these important things with him. Just stop inside the door. It looked as if he had turned like a statue. He got shocked when he was at the doorsteps. First he saw his wife and he got statue. He got shocked. His eyes were fixed upon Della, and now his eyes were fixed on the face, on the whole body of Della. Jim, darling, she cried, don't look me at like that. I have sold my hair. I sold it because I had no money to buy a Christmas gift for you. Please don't be angry. And now the wife started convincing her husband, don't look me in this way. I feel so awkward. I feel so nervous. I just chopped my hair due to some reason. The reason is behind it. I just wanted to buy a gift. I wanted to give you a gift on the present of on the presence of, or on the eve of, on the festival of Christmas. That is the reason. My hair grows so fast and I will have it again. You don't know what a nice gift I have got for you. Now give me a smile. Now the wife is saying, don't be so impatient. My hairs will grow very fastly. You just don't need to take worry about it. I have purchased something for you and this is most valuable gift for you. Just give me a smile. Just show me a smile that you are happy. Just show me that you are not angry with me. You have cut off your hair, asked Jim in great surprise. You cut your hair? He was so surprised, he was so shocked. Cut off and sold, said Della. I cut and sold them, my hairs. Don't you like don't you like me without my hair? She just saying in this way. I did this for you. I just don't you like in this hair cutting, in this cut, in this style? I just did for you. Jim drew a packet from his overcoat and threw it on the couch. What he did? Jim drew a packet from his overcoat and threw it on that couch. And what he did, he just, that you could see, my dear students, that there was a packet in his, in her husband house, in her husband hands, in Jim hand. What he did, he just brought this packet of gift from his one of pocket of coat and threw this gift on the couch. Don't mistake me, Della. He had. He said, if you open the packet, you will see why I looked so shocked so fast. Now, the husband is saying that, sorry for just because I cannot control my emotions. Actually, you would also be laughing that after realizing that what he had in his pocket, in his this wrapped gift. When you will see what is inside the this packet, you will also get shocked at first. Della at once opened the packet. Instantly, she opened the packet. She gave a cry of joy and she started crying with happiness. A stream of tears followed down her ears. Stream means a kind of a canal, a kind of a what could I say? A river of tears were coming down from her eyes. There were tears of joys. There were tears of joys. Before Della, there lay a set of combs. Before Della means in front of Della, what was inside the pocket? Inside this box, there was a set of combs. Different combs were there in the pocket. Now, dear students, as she had cut off her hairs, and now at the same time the husband was giving a gift, which is a set of comb. So how, like you could say a ballad person, if a person is ballad and you are selling him shampoo.